What's happening? While it's still January the 1st, before 12 o'clock, before the second day of the first month come in. First day of the first year. Well, they really say that the first of the year is really April, which is true. But yeah, so really April is really the beginning of the year. Mom, my mama, she talking about how she raised us and how she was firm. She was a single parent raising us. You know what I'm saying? And back in that day, the discipline that we got back then was different the way versus the way the discipline is today. See, parents today, they don't do nothing to their kids. And y'all know how that is. Because in Esau's kingdom, the closer you get to the end time, now they got it down where 911, you can't do this and that and the third to your kids. Now that's the white man's law. That's so-called white man. That's which is the devil the Bible speaks of. But she's talking about it right now with a lady. But the thing about that is, it wasn't in vain. Well, no, it wasn't really in vain because it helped me a lot. I mean, but being a single parent is not a cool thing at all because the so-called white man desire is to separate the family. It wasn't never the Most High God intentions. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't never intended for it to be that a woman be a single parent raising kids, and it's still affecting us to this day, and even to this day in 2021, we still is affected by the outcome of the dysfunction from the very start, from the get-go, because the stem started when Christopher Columbus came over here. And we still is dealing with that same thing even up until this day, until this time, this hour. Every 48 hours, or every so many hours, every 20, probably every 20 seconds, single parent, it's single household, it's just being created. It's just every so many hours it's going on. And we still dealing with this stuff from slavery back then. This is still affecting us. A lot of people will tell you, oh, well, that was back then. Forget about slavery. You got to look past. No, that's all wrong. The Bible tells you is to remember the days of old. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8 says, remember the days of old. But we still living under these conditions and terms now, to where it's causing a lot of our people. Now think about it. All the diseases that came over here with Christopher Columbus, which was a Spaniard, when he conquered the natives. You see what I'm saying? They bought out. Don't think they didn't bring the diseases over here. They bought every disease you can think of. All these diseases that we're dealing with right now, shouldn't be nothing new, because this has been going on. They call these diseases different things back in the day. Back then, it's not even in the Bible. If you go in the Bible, you won't read in that where it says coronavirus, but it just talks about a disease. These are plagues and judgment that the Most High put in place when we pissed him off and didn't want to listen to his commandments. He used those tools is to punish us for not listening. He used the white man is to do those things because we hard headed and we don't like to listen. We don't like to fucking listen at all. We like to do whatever we want to do. You know? So that's why these are the results. We're not listening. If your child do something wrong and you ask them not to do it, kindly not to do it, don't do it again. If you do it, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna tear your ass up. Don't fuck with that. Yeah, I told you to sit your motherfucking ass down or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Sit your ass down somewhere. If they don't do it, what you gonna do? You gonna have a business. That's what God did. God took and whooped our ass. I told you don't touch that damn hot stove no more. You touch it again, you gonna get burnt and you gonna be hollering, and then I'm gonna whoop your ass. But today, nah, parents, even grandfathers, they don't believe in disciplining their kids. They think they consider Esau and beat it in our heads that it's okay to, it's normal to, it's okay, it's all right. You don't have to beat them. I mean, you don't have to whoop them. You don't have to beat their ass when they do something wrong. But the Bible tells you something totally different. Mm-hmm. But when people throw that up in my face and they say, "Well, you was bad too," how you gonna tell somebody else's child your motherfucking ass was this and that and the third? I said, "Well, I learned the whole fucking lot, and it caused me to be in the position that I am right now. That ass whooping is the reason why I'm mopping this damn floor and keeping this shit up. That would be my response to them. That's the difference. You know, I got an ass whooping, and that ass whooping kept me in line. That ass whooping, I learned from it. Now I'm able to tell the story to keep somebody else raising up me. Stop them from going in that corrupt. Esau don't give, the so-called white man don't give a damn about what direction you go in. They filling up the prison system. Mm-hmm. They create the instruments and the tools, the guns. You can't blame that on the so-called black man. No, you can't blame that. You can't blame that on the community when they put the drugs in the community. Mm-hmm. And that's what our people need to understand. Hold on. Mhm. Mom, she telling that story, boy. She loved to tell this story. How we did though. We used to be fighting one another and stuff, man. We did. That probably would be a good. Yeah, we did. We was terrible, man. Yeah, yeah. Let me get off of this here. I tell you what, let me. I done did 10 minutes. I just got to eat my bag of Lay's potato chips. Hold on. It's just 8:23 p.m. Well, I received my 39th subscriber today. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. I might do another one before this time is up. This lemonade here tastes, I poured it up into the glass, but it tastes like rust in it. Like, all right, now let me cut this off.